Let's do this. Let's try and win. Try and win. Try and win and try. It's taking its time because it's taking its time. Alright. There you are. Let's do this. Let's win. Hope we win. Okie dokie. Oh.
Oklahoma City, land of the Thunder, in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The road trip for the Rockets ends here as they leave for Houston right after the game.
It's go time. Now, these are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
I like that. Go time. That's a good one.
I need to change it so that there you are. That's fine.
Way to put it. I mean, this will be a testy encounter between these two. The build up to the game has been extremely intense. I think everybody's expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the three.
Oh.
Here's Beverly from outside off the mark. Durant with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's good.
Are you serious?
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oh, it's
and
not going in.
Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Whew.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
Yes.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one drops. Harden hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Westbrook. And that's off the glass and in. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Oh no.
Here's Howard.
Why can't you do 3-pointers?
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Westbrook, no good. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the wash to the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
The Thunder leading by 3. Hit his foot.
Kickball.
And the ref saying he kicked. Cantor checked
It's not
in
my fault,
for
is
Oklahoma
it?
City.
It wasn't intentional.
Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston.
No, never.
And it's Durant missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Right, come on.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yes.
Well, I
Nice
think
and
the defensive
easy
aggressiveness
basket.
on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Rockets trailed by 5. It's Harden with the
Get
drive.
in.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Yes.
That drops.
Timeout. What do you call a timeout for?
Harden's got 6 points.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. The Rockets also changing it up. Capella's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Beasley after Dion Waiters miss. Fires for 3.
Yes.
And the basket by Brewer. Brewer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Ibaka. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Houston in the lead. And here they come. Houston moving the ball around. Brewer's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Cantor dishes to Westbrook. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Reza passes to Capella. 4 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside.
That was terrible.
A good
Absolutely
close contest
terrible.
so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets on top. They lead by 2.
Watch you.
And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
No.
And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
Cantor is the power forward with Adams in the middle.
Yeah, get in.
Roberson is out there with 4. And it's Waiters in the 3 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Kevin Durant's checked in for Enes Kanter. And the Rockets making a change here as well.
Yeah.
Howard's checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Pass to McDaniels. Howard kicks to Beverly. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
It's Harden with the drive. They get it back. Dishes it to Beverly. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. McDaniels passes to Harden. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Foy.
That'll do.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Oh dear.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Waiters. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Roberson. Monty Eunice is checked in for Houston.
No need for that.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Howard. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. 3 on the clock.
You know, they're shooting around 36% right now. That's a heck of a return on an investment. That's not very good in basketball. They shot it well in the first, but they're having trouble getting clean looks at the basket right now.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Harden hits them both. Here is Durant. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Now, here is Foy. They trail by 6. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Beverly. And that's now 10 points for James Harden.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Thunder trailing by 10. Morrow kicks to Westbrook. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Rockets pull it in. Monty Eunice has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Oh, no.
And stolen by Singler. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Doubtful.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense being great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets.
Well, we all know that number 1 overall picks are incredibly valuable. I mean, they can change the course and face of an entire franchise. Last season, the playoffs were full of teams that featured number 1 overall picks. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
And guys, teams with the #1 overall pick tend to go very deep in the playoffs, just the nature of how the NBA lottery and rebuilding structure works.
Yeah, and in the playoffs last season, every team in the conference semis but one had a #1 overall pick on their roster, so that one team was the Grizzlies.
Here's the screen.
Yes.
It's Durant with the drive. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Houston leading by 13. Brewer is just Demoniunis. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Now here's Durant. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
Boom.
Oh, and the...
He's quitting now. He's done. Or is he? Oh, maybe not. Don't know what he's trying to change here.
Dunk by Ariza.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance in between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. They're padding that lead bit by bit as a result. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Brewer, good.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Capella. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Free throw
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
So he can't get either to fall. Thunder trailing by 18. Feeds it to Waiters. It's stolen by Ariza. Here is Brewer. Makes it off the glass. Brewer's got 8.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Houston on top, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
One to 3 in that second quarter. That's brutal. Jim Harden. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I drink a 2-litre bottle of Pepsi? Yeah, James Harden smashing it, kids. What are we waiting for? Why is that why is that insane? Why do you class that as insane?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Foul again.
So on the floor for Houston.
Never going to. I've already slept.
The perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair, and it's Beverly in at the point. On defense, Oklahoma City. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
Harden kicks to Howard. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's Modiunas. He has 6. Harden goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Harden's got 14 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Durant. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. He has 6.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Howard, the pass to Beverly. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Beverly's got his first points of the night.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Right.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Never.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss.
No, what are you talking about their ball?
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Houston making a switch here. McDaniels checked in.
I didn't touch it.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Houston. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Harden dishes to Modiunas. And Beverly kicks to Modiunas. The rebound by Ibaka.
Doesn't matter. I'm new channel. Yeah, this is PS4, yeah. PS4. Alright.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball.
Oh no.
Adams shot it.
But welcome to my channel.
Adams has got 4 this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oh, good block.
And here's the break. Here's Durant. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Durant's got 8 points. To the inside. Here's Modiunas. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Substitution for the
Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Modiunas. To the middle.
Oh my days.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Beasley with the steal. Harden kicks to Howard. Beasley, the pass to Howard.
What are you losing the ball there for?
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Stolen by McDaniels. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen by McDaniels. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
I was hoping for the dunk.
And the Rockets lead by 21.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Singler. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in. And it's Brewer in for KJ McDaniels.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Westbrook.
Easy.
Bank shot, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yo, Cream.
That's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Rockets foul.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right
So you
here.
guys are big
he earned his money.
actual NBA fans.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give
Who
a chance for the
support?
and one.
Roberson, he's
He's
checked
your
in
favorite team.
for Randy Ford. And then for Houston, Reza comes in for James Harden. And it's Tyrion for Patrick Beverly.
Tyrion from Game of Thrones.
Oklahoma City moving it around. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's blocked. And here we go. Houston running again. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have
Thank you.
fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid that athletic ability there.
That was it.
That's not
Fair
as
enough.
easy as it made
Do you
it
play
look,
NBA
guys.
then, or
You've got to have some skills to
do
pull
do you
that.
play NBA? Do you play
And as
basketball?
we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Houston on top, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
I only played basketball like back when I was in school.
And we're
And
getting
it was
underway
only
here in the
briefly, it was
fourth
only
quarter. The
during, like,
scoreboard tells the story in this matchup.
it wasn't
But we'll
actually,
see how
like,
much things change up here.
Any kind of
Rockets shooting
competitions or
about
anything in
59%
school.
from the
It was
floor.
just
Offensively, they've
as
been
part of
running
my
without a
class.
hitch. Inside, you got Ibaka and Kanter.
Thunder foul.
Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant, and it's the small forward. That's the
he
lineup
got
of the
it
game
in.
for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Oh, we got them both in.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the
he's
hardest
gonna get
thing
that.
to evaluate.
Maybe
Here's
it's not.
Roberson. Missed inside.
Oh, that's
Another reach-in
terrific
foul.
defense there. That's how you protect the rim. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy
I
right
was
now,
in
but
the
you shouldn't be
high school
taking
team,
that
but you brought your
frustration
leg.
out on your opponent with a
Devastating.
poor
I know how
foul.
it feels for a kind of a
Westbrook dishes
leg
the
/
keeper.
knee injury.
For
I'm
three,
currently.
Durant.
Oh no,
Gets
he's
it
got
to
a
go.
free final.
There's been a change in his game compared to what
I'm
we saw in the
currently
first half.
recovering from
He's scoring with
some
a
knee
lot.
surgery myself.
Now Clark,
But
that
I
is just
tore me
ridiculous.
ACL
Filthy.
during
I don't
Come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk
Well,
like
playing
that in the
football,
game.
so-
I certainly can't remember the last time I
I
saw
tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
It's a bit shit,
And
isn't
that's
it?
his strong suit, the
I mean,
ability
I've
to
had
find
about
his
a
way
year
through
and
the
a-
knee and finish at the rim.
year and a bit nearly so far without playing like football, which is my favourite sport.
Smith kicks to Terry. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
So it kind of
they're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Terry the pass to Smith. Terry dishes to McDaniels. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh,
yeah, the chemistry has been terrific.
Well, my
really
favorite NFL team
with their
is
offensive execution.
You know, the defense,
New England
Greg,
Patriots,
really
but I didn't mean that kind of football.
4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oh.
Cantor kicks to Morrow. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'm assuming you're from America.
If he's taking shots like that.
Or somewhere else.
Or not, I don't care how high he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
It's soccer, which I play then.
Moniunas is checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. McDaniels passes to Moniunas. Kept alive. Here's Jones.
Oh, no.
It's deflected.
Yeah, soccer.
Boyd is just.
Oh, you're saying what's soccer? Don't say that.
Launches a 3.
You don't know what
with
soccer is. Slackens
Rockets have
are needed.
gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Morrow kicks to Singler. No good. And it's Houston the other way. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Another reaching foul.
And Randy Foy gets the whistle.
Yo, Jonathan.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
All is good. All is good. How's things? How's things with you guys?
And
Oh, that was terrible.
subbed in for Goudlock.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Singler. Outside Westbrook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know when you guys say what's up, what do you mean by what's up? Do you want me to answer that question, or is that something like you just saying, hey?
10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically.
Because then I kind of want to say,
game is played.
What's up? Nothing, really.
That one misses.
I'm fine.
And Clark, with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Brewer.
Boom.
And he uses both hands to
All
jam
right,
it in.
okay, that's fine.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. So he hits 1 of 2 from
Oh,
the
that was
strike.
terrible. Oh.
But they get it back. Another shot. Rejected by Collison. Here's Morrow. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Well, you can bet the defense wasn't expecting that kind of razzle-dazzle out of him. But the spin worked like a charm. Perfect.
Smith the pass to Terry. Tries a three.
Oh,
good on the shot.
For three.
Here's Cantor. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
Rockets ball.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But
That not
I
going.
agree with you. I
Seriously.
think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
No good at the stripe this
I did
time.
hold on a
Second
bit
misses
too
also.
long.
Collison dishes to Westbrook. Here's Morrow. No good. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
That
The
was the easy
fans
one.
were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look
68 and
really
33.
easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season.
Are we saying
For Greg
what's
Anthony,
my
Clark
favourite soccer
Kellogg, and
team?
Doris Burke, this is
My favourite
Kevin
soccer
Harlan.
team is
Thanks for
Manchester
watching
United.
the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
You're ranked up to junior college. Reward 1,700 VC. Boom. Win bonus +1. You get a bonus of 100. Good old Mr. Okie Doke. Okie Doke. Alright. Why can't I go for the trophy? I don't know. Oh. Where am I at? Junior college. See, I didn't get the varsity trophy now. I'm gonna miss that one. Let's go in. Right. I don't mind the Houston. I think they're half decent. Rockets! No. No, I forgot to change my outfit. Ah, this is going to be a pain in the ass. We're both going to be in red. Uh-oh. Damn. Hopefully he's changed his. Please don't pick red. Okay. Please say change his kit. Just got a better win percentage. What are we waiting for here? Why is it just waiting on 99%? Come on. This is taking forever. Oh. Oh. What is going on? Oh.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you
yes,
here in
he changed
Houston,
his
Texas,
outfit.
the home of
Oh,
the
we're not
Rockets,
even, I
live on
wasn't even
2K
going to be
Sports.
Alright.
It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston
Oh,
fans, then back on the
way
road.
too early.
And this should be fun, guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they split the first 2. So they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with the win tonight.
Yeah, I think they're really highly motivated in this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. As you mentioned, both teams evenly matched. And you've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really can factor in games and situations like this.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of
Go on,
Gatorade.
James.
On the floor for Miami, the big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. And it's Dragic in at the point. That doesn't go either for Bosch. Harden with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Onianis kicks to Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Nah, never.
Here's Dragic from outside. Dragic with another miss.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long. They are starting to become synonymous.
Smashing it.
The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Oh.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Good.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboard. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Oh. That was quick. Why did I get 2 wins for that? I'm sure you get an extra win or something, don't you? Houston, we have a problem. Houston. Oh no. This could be dangerous. Golden State. Warriors. Warriors, come out to play. Oh. What?
Come out to play.
Warriors. Warriors. Come out to
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Ready to go?
Don't know about that.
The road trip for the Rockets ends here as they leave for Houston right after the game.
And guys, they've lost all of their previous games against this team, so you wonder about their confidence coming into tonight.
Yeah, they'll be conscious of what's happened in the past, but I don't think it'll be a negative. I mean, if anything, I give the advantage to them because they'll be extra motivated and should be even more focused in trying to get a win here.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the one spot. Fires from deep. And the basket good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Barnes kicks to Bogut. Here's Curry with the three.
No.
And the Warriors get it back. Lets it go with the three.
No.
They get the rebound.
Let's get it back again.
And stolen by Howard. To the middle. Here's Ariza. The shot is off.
Okay.
The Warriors go the other way with it.
Harmony.
Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Stolen by Beverly. Inside. Here's Harden.
Boom.
Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was
good.
really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now Beverly, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Bogut.
Congrats.
Here's Thompson. Rockets with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer
I'm not
for.
Warriors.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
No.
And it's Thompson again missing. Houston in the lead. And the pass to Ariza. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Rockets. Ariza goes in. Harden kicks to Beverly. Passes it to Beasley. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Warriors shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Houston shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops. Some changes for Golden State. Azili's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Sean Livingston.
Yeah, get in.
And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry. The Rockets also changing it up. Cabela's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. First in steals, third
On the
in fast
bench,
break
man.
points.
On the
They also
bench.
show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. It's Terry outside. Brewer.
Oh.
And the rejection by Azili.
Get
And
in.
it's Beasley finishing it off.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Iguodala with the steal. Down low. And the slam dunk by Speights.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Get in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Iguodala. From downtown. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Now, here's Brewer. Defense right on him. Stolen by Barbosa. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's blocked.
No.
And they'll keep possession.
That's unfair.
24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it to McDaniels. Twelve seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot by Terry, no good. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Speights.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shoots from 14.
It's terrible.
It's a tie game here in Oakland. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
And so in the game for the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the 3 slot. To the inside.
No.
It's stolen by Bogut. And here they go. And it's blocked.
That'll do.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
No need for that.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Bring it back up.
Green again. Howard. Ariza kicks to Howard.
No. Why did you
Golden
kick
State
it
takes
back
possession.
Hit that.
Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And checking out Houston. They're tied right now. It's Curry with the drive. And a missed layup. And here are the Rockets now. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Doesn't
For
matter who
Houston, they
takes
have
it.
made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Oh, you just had
And
to
the free
jinx
throw
it,
no
didn't
good,
you?
but they'll get the ball back here. here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Harden right side. Beverly the pass to Howard. Clock at 6. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Give it up for Oracle Arena, your Warriors girls.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's Thompson off the drive. Barnes dishes to Green. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
How did he get that?
Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
From deep, Harden.
Get it.
And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. That's 7 points for James Harden.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers.
Okay.
And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
There's the double team with Bogut. There's the dish to Howard. And
It's never
airballs
going
the
in,
triple. That one was way off.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Eunice.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in fast break points. Third in steals. And they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And you mentioned their ability to score in transition. This is a team that loves to get out and run. And one of the things I like, they move the ball up court with the pass as much or more than anybody in the league.
And it's Green missing. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, did you?
Yeah,
No.
Right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and will rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No.
Yes, lovely.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And it's Iguodala missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Terry the pass to Capella. Beasley kicks to McDaniels. Here's Brewer. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Brandon Rush is checked in for the Warriors. Out left to the wing. Iguodala outside. Barbosa kicks to Rush. Brewer with the steal. And the call will be against Sean Livingston.
That's it.
That is his first foul of the game. Azili's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Beasley. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Ian Clark's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Rush
No,
with the
why is it
steal.
going to win? I don't want it to go away.
And here we go.
I should have picked that man out.
Moving it up. Here's Spates. Rockets with the rebound. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Rockets lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Very close game. Closer than words.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third.
No.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now,
Okay.
it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
What are we
And
waiting
the
for?
Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Warriors trailed by 6. Curry outside.
Oh, no.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. 7th in scoring, 8th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Yeah, and you talk about their points per game, definitely not elite, but in the upper echelon. And when you play good defense, sometimes that's enough. The fans love the top scoring teams, but really it's all about balance.
Stolen by Beverly. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Moniunas kicks to Beverly. Ariza against Green. Ariza dishes to Beverly. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot up.
Get in.
A nice shot by Howard.
Broke him down.
The assist
Hey,
totals,
Joy.
Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Yes.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Bogut.
I didn't even jump there.
That's
I
good.
don't know
And
why
he
you
took
did.
contact on the shot, so he will go to the line.
Hey, Mary.
A 3-point play chance
Oh.
here.
That'll do.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
On the wing, Thompson. From past the arc. Ariza with the rebound.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just
Oh.
totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it
That
in
was
the
terrible.
numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
It's Iguodala with the drive. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 rebounds now in this one. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Oh,
And so the
God,
ball
no,
out of bounds.
seriously.
Bogut touched it last.
That is just a careless
Gatorade.
turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Azili's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in. Harden kicks to Beverly. Back to Howard. Inside.
Ah.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball.
Okay.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Harden the pass to Beasley. He feeds it to Howard. Got
No.
a piece of it.
That's fine.
Woo. Wow, and that sort
James
of
Harden
showmanship is
smashing
just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Shoot.
Yeah, exceptional
That's
play
why
there
it's
to
getting
take the bump and
corrupt
still
in certain
get it to
ways.
fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Azili. Barnes comes in for
No
Andre
way.
Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Michael Beasley. The drive by Green. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Capella kicks to Brewer. Pass to Beasley. Houston moving it around. Terry dishes to Brewer. Feeds to Beasley. On the left block.
Get in.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Rockets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And the season numbers for them at the
No.
What a shot! And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Houston on top. They lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Beasley. Brewer is out there with Terry. Then there's Moniunas. And it's Capella in a center, locking down the middle. Kicks it out to Beasley. Terry the pass to Capella. Down low. Reverses. And
Get
it's
in.
good on the way in. Moniunas has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Rockets. It's Curry with the drive. And he gets the bucket.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Terry with it. Guarded now by Barnes.
Get it.
Dishes it to Brewer. Here's Capella. Covered by Bogut.
Blocking so much better this time.
Terry kicks to Beasley. Traps in the tray.
Get it.
And the Rockets lead by 7.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
And the Rockets making a change here. White Howard's checked in for Capella. Riza comes in for Moniunas. James Harden, he's checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's Andrew Beverly in for Jason Terry.
Boy, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger clock right now.
Yeah, it's exactly
his fingers in his
Hey guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Green.
Oh my days, why didn't you get that back?
The feed to Thompson.
Oh.
It's good from long range.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for us.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Howard gets to Ariza. Here's Harden on the wing. Green against Howard. Right wing. The 19-foot shot.
Oh.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 8.
Missed the dunk.
On the wing, Iguodala. All sorts of time.
That was a two-pointer.
And he nails that one right through the net. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Howard at the elbow. He dishes it to Beasley. Back to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul called as he misses.
Yes.
He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
There's the pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. Beasley with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He's not the easiest to take free throws with.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
They needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Back to Beverly. Beasley up top. Covered by Bogut. Beverly. And it's off from three-point range. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
It's Harden with the drive. And it's sent back by Bogut. Curry against Beverly. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared. Oh!
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Never.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's Houston now. Harden dishes to Beasley. And it's Ariza in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Curry. And here's Green outside. Ariza.
Oh.
Offline. So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.
There you go, I got my win that time. My 2 wins. So if they quit, I don't get them. That's terrible. Houston are the team. Team ratings. Fight, aren't they? Who's is there any other decent tier 2 teams? The Bucks, where are they ranked? They're 11th apparently. Let's try the Bucks. Apparently the defense isn't as good though. What the hell are we waiting for? Ooh. Hello. Pants. Oh shit, son. You're gonna be the Houston Rockets. Mind blown. It's just that little wee Messi. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, very important information right there. Very important.
Welcome to BMO Harris Bradley Center. We are in Milwaukee, the home of the Milwaukee Bucks. And we're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. After this game, the Bucks head back out on the road.
Yeah, the rubber match, guys. One game apiece in this season series. That puts a little extra motivation on this game and in the atmosphere tonight.
Yeah, I would just say a skosh more.
No.
It's a long season, and you look for those additional goals to add consequence and significance to a game during the regular season. Winning the season series is just an example of that extra edge you like to have for yourself.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the small forward position. And Milwaukee has possession. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but there, as you and I know, moral victories
How is he getting these?
Empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
One-on-one fast break. They get it again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Modiunas drops both of them. And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach. I'll tell you what, he's showing me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
Screen by Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Howard can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
No.
Modiunas with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the jam by Harden.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Here's Parker. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim. Oh!
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on.
Oh,
and
no.
finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years.
Yes.
They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Here's Carter Williams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. John Henson comes in for Parker. And it's Mayo in for Chris Middleton.
Gets it.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Oh, no.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Jared Bayless is checked in for Michael Carter-Williams.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Oh, my days.
Shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Outside Terry. The shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and of course, went on to win it.
Yeah.
Exactly. They were the aggressors. They played a grinded-out, gritty style that they'd be wise to emulate
I missed them.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
So I'm being nice. I didn't believe it was a foul, so I thought I'd miss him deliberately.
Yeah, they're scuffling at the line. Struggling is a better way to put it. But you like the fact they're getting there. Now it's just a matter of knocking them down.
Oh my god. I'm doing terribly.
Capella, the pass to Beasley.
Never.
Oh! He gets the kind bounce as that
Bullshit.
one drops in for him. Beasley's got his first basket of the night. Here's Henson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the
you know what, foul,
whistle
because I'm not getting any of these baskets.
That one is on Beasley. For Milwaukee, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
At the line for 2.
Henson hits them both.
Get in.
Rockets leading by 7. Beasley kicks to Terry. Here's Capella. That's short off the rim.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Oh,
And KJ McDaniels gets the whistle that time. The Bucks have been shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. That one is off.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
2 shots.
That's in.
And he sinks the second. And there's Terry. There's the feed to Brewer. Lets the 3 fly.
That'll do. That'll do.
The offense.
I'm happy with that.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
They've got Chris Middleton. Vasquez out there.
Get up, man. Get up.
Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Monroe in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Brewer kicks to Beverly. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Vasquez. Good on the shot.
Easy to see.
It's gone on.
Yeah,
you don't want to get embarrassed.
Often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here is Bayless. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Parker, here we go. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
Yeah, level again. Oh, yeah, right.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like
That's
this,
bullshit.
he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Inside.
That's what you.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in fast break points. Third in steals. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
Why is everyone just waving?
And you mentioned their ability to score in transition. This is a team that loves to get out and run. And one of the things I like, they move the ball up court with the pass as much
Can't help
as
yourselves, can you?
anybody
Can't help
in the
yourself.
league.
Oh, here he
I
comes.
tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Jared Bayless.
Oh.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Get in. Haha, I'm ahead. I'm ahead.
For that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Oh.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end.
Oh,
They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Parker dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Parker. 5 on the clock. In the corner, Middleton with it. Elbow shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those and misses when he's got that much room.
And the Bucks with some changes. John Henson comes in for Monroe. And it's Mayo in for Chris Middleton. Houston also making some changes.
Oh, if that bounced, that did bounce back off you, though.
McDaniels in for Trevor Ariza.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Oh, no.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Jabari Parker.
Offside.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
Can't call some of it,
like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game.
Oh, just kicking the ball away. You made me sick.
And instead, it's back even.
Naked.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Mayo again. It's Harden. Mayo the pass to Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock.
Boom.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Right
Can you shot?
There, using the one
no, my name's not Seamus.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game
sit on the floor. I don't know why they always sit on the floor. They never get up.
And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about, and when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brewers checked in.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Clever,
not
clever.
at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Yeah.
The Bucks have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. Jared Bayless is checked in.
Yeah, my big guys don't make them.
And a switch here also for Houston.
They're too close to the net.
Howard. He's checked in for Monty Eunice. Terry dishes to Howard.
Oh, no.
The dunk and the foul.
Shooting foul. It was already in the net.
One more at the line.
Bullshit.
That's on O.J. Mayo.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Vasquez comes in.
The net.
Terry the pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. Brewer. And he makes no mistake.
I've never seen the amount of luck you've got.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance point. He's just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Level at half-time. You would have seen that. The way I've been playing as well has been unbelievable.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good.
There you are. I just thought I'd take the lead at half-time, you know.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
Oh, don't really drop it around.
The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Vasquez. No good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
If you put the ball closer to your balls, won't. What? Yeah, I just won't grab it.
Neither side jumping out ahead through the
A
first
bit
two
strange,
quarters.
Edwin.
An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
That sounds so bad.
Amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last two quarters.
Oh, look who starts off with it, the beast. Oh, look who's charging through. Oh, he's got a three-pointer and he doesn't make it.
Underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Hey, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
I'll let you get a point.
And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in the point guard position. Milwaukee in the lead. Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo.
What are you leaping like that, boys? Leaping like a salmon.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing.
Why is he won't get him?
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out
on
top.
Oh, not even your James Harden's getting him.
Monroe left side. He dishes it to Middleton. Harden the miss.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
No, shooting foul. Why are you getting bloody baskets and bloody...
It goes on Chris Middleton.
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Howard dishes to Ariza. Carter Williams against Beverly.
Sneaky.
It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 2. Now Monroe kicks to Parker. Pass to Carter Williams. Middleton against Harden. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
Just no need.
That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Monroe the pass to Parker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. 4 on the clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Houston on the break. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter
Not
Williams.
on my watch.
The 3 from Harden.
No.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Middleton. And it's blocked. And they get it back.
What's that?
Here's Parker. Banged in off the glass. Parker's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
And Parker comes with the help. Takes the 3. Harden can't hit. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe.
That was just a very, very silly
And it's
move.
the Rockets on the break.
Oh.
With the ball.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency
Don't push me
from
back
him there.
far.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Modiunas
He's getting tackled by my own man.
That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Houston also making some changes.
That's terrible.
Cabela's checked in. And Corey Brewers subbed in for Trevor Ariza. The Bucks have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Milwaukee making
Found
a
it in the
switch.
first quarter.
Umley's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Terry's checked in. Shakes off.
How have you managed to get that in?
Gets to the bucket for 2.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down
Oh,
there.
good shot.
A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Vasquez, he's checked in for Plumlee. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bucks have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And Vasquez drops them both.
Yes.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Beasley, the pass to Beverly. Back to Beasley. Beverly dishes to Howard. Milwaukee with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Bayless got the fast break chance. And it's blocked.
Oh, that was goaltending.
And Brewer kicks to Howard. Beasley for 3.
No.
And he gets the bucket. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
On the wing, Brewer. The dart for the
how's he
ball.
kept that in?
And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And Henson kicks to Mayo. Soft.
That'll do. I'm happy with that at the end of the third quarter.
Mayo's got 7 points. Beverly.
I was in the way.
No good on the buzzer beater. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Houston in the lead. We've got Michael Carter-Williams. Parker out there at Greg Monroe. Then it's Vasquez. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
No.
On offense here, the Bucks. It's stolen by Ariza. From deep, Harden.
Yes,
Kept
no.
alive by Houston.
No.
From outside the arc.
No.
Harden's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Houston. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Here's Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's off on the floor.
Found your weakness.
For the Rockets. No good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Vasquez. The shot is off.
I'll just steal it from the hands.
Ariza outside. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Vasquez. He's tightly guarded. Here's Monroe.
Oh, that's unacceptable.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harden on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Houston.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
How many fouls?
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And he makes the first.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Fouling the wrong guys.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vasquez. It's Harden with the drive.
Who's that?
He kicks to Howard. Here's Beverly.
Oh, Beverly. Oh, Beverly.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the
Not my
chance
watch.
there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
Parker with it. Picked up by Monty Eunice. James Harden.
This is not making me happy.
Harden's got his 3rd rebound on the night. 7-foot shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go
Oh
to
my
strike
days.
for 2.
Send him off then.
From Antetokounmpo.
Red card.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Too many fouls.
And so he hits
Get in.
both. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Middleton against Harden. To the middle. Stolen by Monroe. And it's the Bucks on the break. And it's all evened up.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
Very aggressive.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
look
know,
at that
the pace
pass.
has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback, and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 2. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Plumlee comes in for Parker, and it's Johnny O'Brien in for Antetokounmpo.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired
lucky
up.
piece of ankle.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
On to Eunice. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's O'Brien. There's the one-handed
I thought I
jam.
missed that then.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And it's Carter Williams. That time on the assist by Middleton.
Good game, Matt.
Carter Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And here we go.
I went for the spectacular.
Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Eunice.
Oh, man, what a turnaround.
It's big.
Sensational play on D and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the
Never
turnover,
know.
you've got to take it and make it.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Eunice. Here's Harden. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Howard with the steal.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that.
No.
So it's something to behold.
Oh, you kicked the ball. Oh dear. Foul me. All I need is a point.
It's deflected. To win the game.
Oh, it's too late.
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Howard in at the center. Ariza no up. Milwaukee in the lead. Mayo the pass to Henson. Parker dishes to Henson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Mayo. That is good.
Okay.
Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense, Clark, was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
And slam dunk by Henson.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that was stopping on that.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, he came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy, you can see it. Take a look at the bench. Those guys are fired up. That makes you want to fight. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was.
Oh,
I mean, a
but
tight
it will.
game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Mayo. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless. Harden kicks to Beasley. And
Sit
fouled
down.
hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jabari Parker. He doesn't hit the
And
first,
there's your
and that
weakness.
was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that trims the lead to 6.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Henson dishes to Carter-Williams. Stolen by Beverly. Pushing it up. Goes up. Money!
No, not again.
Guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Howard tries in. Yes!
I'm not sure how I
What
like
is you throwing it back
the
for?
rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make
Are you
sure
kidding
the
me?
landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Puts up the baby hook.
Really
Yes.
just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 5. 23 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Parker drives in. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, Parker.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time. And sometimes he can hit that D3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target. And so the Bucks take the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort.
Jazz. The Pistons. All right.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short.
Yeah.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Love kicks to James. Here's Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Out to Harris. A 3 off the mark.
I could beat you in playing online.
And Detroit was a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of
you probably could
back-to-back series on the year,
probably
tied for most in the league.
I wouldn't say I'm amazing at the game.
Smith gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect
what
from
an
him.
interception.
Got a piece of it. Passes it to Love. Left side Irving. Rebounded by Jackson.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Harris. And the rejection by Love. It's Thompson off the drive. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all
How are they not going in?
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Jackson dishes to Harris. And Thompson sends it back.
I'll do.
They recover it. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. Love, no good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Irving, good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Jackson passes to Morris. Harris outside. Back to Morris.
No, that messed up.
And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Damn you suck. I'm doing rubbish at the moment, but I am like a lower rated team.
And that's been the recipe.
I'm just not performing well
Everybody
right
on the
now.
same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And the rejection by James. And now the Pistons fast break. Harris with the ball. And it's Drummond.
Wait, you
with
said
the
that
jam.
to me.
And that's how the coach
What?
will draw it
What
out
did
with a
it?
fast break from
I'm
start
confused.
to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Marcus Morris. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. That's good.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, you suck 1v1.
Dellavedova's got his first points of the game. The Pistons trailing.
That's your opinion, I guess. I'm not really bothered what you think.
Jackson kicks to Johnson. Three
Ah,
off the mark.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
he's terrible. Look at that
One-on-one
one.
here. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time.
Do you like
so
curry?
Shoot two right here.
Really, the right.
I'm not really a fan of
defensively,
spicy
if you
food, really.
Force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Honestly, don't be the
Oh,
Pistons.
that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And he gets it to go.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
No,
And it's
never
Baines
going in.
missing.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Cleveland ahead.
Oh. Doing rubbish.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
LeBron is
It
gonna.
looks like they're ready to
dunk on
run,
me.
fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
In a moment now to reset the
Cavaliers
lineups,
ball.
courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of
Why are you
basketball.
smiling? You lost the ball, man.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Shumpert in the two spot. Picked by Mozgov. Dellavedova kicks to
You
Smith.
serious?
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to
Get
do
in.
a better job of fighting over and through that. Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Morris dishes to Jackson. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's taken away by Smith. Out of bounds. Detroit takes
That'll do.
possession.
I'm happy with that.
Looking at the
on
Cavaliers
PS4.
over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. 4th in field goal percentage. 7th in second chance points. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And they've obviously been one of the elite shooting teams in the league, taking a very disciplined approach offensively, and they have the field goal percentage to prove it.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. But they get it back. And
No.
it's Thompson with the jam.
I hate those
And
dunks.
just
They
another
just float up
example,
to the
Kevin,
bloody.
of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time.
Bloody
Fighting to get proper
basket.
position. Then
They don't
slamming home the putback.
jump.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Dellavedova kicks to Smith. And it's sent back by
lovely.
Oh, and that one,
big dog,
powered it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Right side jumper. Tries from the block. Rebound, Detroit. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
Has he gone? What is he doing? Mental. Oh. Alright. Easy win. Are you British? I am British, yes. Pick a team. I don't know how you say his name. Chris CRS 1v1 me. I'm trying to do this season, and then I'm gonna go for another nap because it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up pretty early, and I kind of want to get a bit of kip. So, and I'm not brilliant at the game. I'm just not. So anybody who's challenging me, like if somebody challenged me on FIFA or something, I'd be like, right, I'm good at FIFA. I can win FIFA. Pick a team though if you want, because I've only been playing this for like just over a week. So I'm still learning. Yeah, well, I saw FIFA yesterday actually, because I was thinking, nah, I'm done. Got a good defense, haven't they? No, I don't want to pick a team. I'll just pick one then. It could be Jazz. You've got a good offense. Oh. Or do they? I don't know what team to pick. Oh, yeah. Said the skeezer. Ugh. will be Jazz. Good old Jazz. Curry is boob, LeBron is better. I don't know too much about basketball nowadays, to be brutally honest. I know I'm playing a game, but I don't follow NBA at all. So I don't know who's, like, obviously I know some of the big names.
The Jazz coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today.
Stephen Curry.
We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports.
Shaquille O'Neal
with
and
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Cleveland.
Already. But yeah, I don't know too much really about NBA.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
And they've been every bit as good as expected, Greg, rolling through the regular season, and they're gathering momentum as the postseason grows closer. I would say they'll be dangerous again in the playoffs.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Hood out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Hayward in the small forward position. And Mack kicks to Favors. And there's the pass to Mack. Dishes it to Hood.
How was that not in? That was near perfect.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. James misses. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hayward passes to Favors. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own head, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
For three, Smith. Rebounded by Hood.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And Gobert kicks to Favors. Here's Hood.
Get it.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Is that
Hood
Chicharito?
got his first bucket in this one.
Why randomly saying Chicharito?
I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts
Chicarito's
to get
class.
big.
Smith. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
I don't. Yeah, nah. Exactly. It doesn't matter if you follow anything or not. Like, I really like American football, NFL. I'm a much bigger fan of that rather than NBA.
Not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
But I don't really follow it too much until it gets near the end with the Super Bowl.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. Shumpert, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And Utah with a change here, too. Exum's checked in. He kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Exum. Bangs home the trifecta. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Dellavedova. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
The past few weeks, you can see how Utah stacks up. 6th in shooting percentage. 8th in rebounding. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And going back to their field goal percentage, great consistency and execution for them offensively. I think that's made the difference. They don't have many dry spells.
Now here's Jefferson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Dellavedova, that's good.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Utah gets it back. Here's Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Shannon Fries checked in for Cleveland. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hood. Here's Mozgov. The shot from the low post is good. Mozgov's got his first 2 points of the night.
I went sneaky.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Cavaliers. And, of course, Utah. They're tied right now. It's stolen. Here's Burks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome
did I finish Uncharted 4? I haven't finished Uncharted 4 yet, actually.
Swagger out here on the court that they possess, and not afraid to show it either.
That's right. I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
I do need to finish it.
Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Lakers.
No, why is it going there?
And one of the factors, Kevin, that
he's
really
gonna
hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And Booker kicks to Exum. Burks, the pass to Lyles. Hits the three-point bomb. Lyles got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The Cavaliers trail by 8 on the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. The forwards are Hayward and Favors, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Alec Burks. From deep LeBron, Gobert pulls it in. To the middle, Nato.
Get in.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
There's the three. Here's Favors. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The kick out to Irving. The feed to James. 6 to shoot. They get it again. Smith. Gobert with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Rodney Hood's checked in for Alec Burks. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. Here's James. Shot no good. Hayward with some nice D.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touches it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Jazz making a switch here. Max checked in. Irving kicks to Thompson. Lets it go from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Why are you going to win?
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Puts up the baby hook. There's the dish to Irving. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now it's only a 5-point Jazz lead. Passes it to Hood. Makes it off the glass. Hood's got his second basket of the game.
Timeout.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Johnson. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving kicks to Mozgov. Back to Irving from downtown. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Yes.
And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hayward's got 6.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Favors with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Mozgov with the block.
That's
and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to
Yo,
take possession here.
Yo.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Joe Ingles is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Mack. Hood can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's fine. Can't quit then. Go on then. Yeah, I thought you would. Ugh. Quitters, eh? Quitters. Play for the trophy? I should have already won the trophy. Play for the trophy then. That should be... Oh no, it's because he quit. Oh, didn't give me a last win. And the break. Is that supposed to mean something? And break. Oh. Oh, cool. Thanks for the subscribe. You know who I haven't been yet? I haven't been the Cavaliers. I'll have that nice, lovely, coloured tomato sauce looking uniform. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. No, actually, let's change it. Oh, what are you leaving for? These guys. These guys. Oh. Alright. Alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Dum 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 dum. Vengeance 09. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see my stats.
Now let's get it on.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers picking up the loss in that outing against the Warriors. And that game moved the season series to 2-0.
Pausing it far. We're pausing it far.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers.
There you go.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point guard.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Green, no luck. Warriors on D. It's a three-point game.
Oh.
Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. LeBron against Barnes. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Bogut drives in. The shot no good. Great D that time from James. Love up top. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh. Whoa. What the hell? What? Alright. Calm down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Oh,
Just
wow.
piling on the lead with the dunk like that. And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Irving kicks to James. Thompson.
Ooh.
And he slams it one-handed.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's Barnes. And good. And it takes a bounce off the right iron and down.
And guys, I was
yeah,
worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I'm not really bothered. You're quitting because you're gonna lose. Why do you want to play UFC? You're really gonna quit? You're really gonna quit? Quitters, eh? Quitters. Rage quitting and that. Fine. Fine. Alright. Oh yeah, did you see The Conjuring? I haven't seen The Conjuring actually. But yeah, well, might play it at some point. Right, this guy is challenging me to get a fight on UFC, so I'm gonna go on UFC. And we'll see how it goes. Friend request, yeah. Right, let's close. I know. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Deadpool, I'll stream the UFC thing as well in a minute. So yeah, by all means, come and watch me play that as well. Alright, see you in a sec.